Allie.
Well, Fred VanVleet.
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
So it's Miami now. The Raptors making their last shot. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Hero, no good. VanVleet against Lowry. Here's Trent. It's not going to go for him, and Miami will go the other way with it. From deep three-point range. Miami, no good that time either.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Lowry, guarded by Trent. Here's Butler, and it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Butler's gone 2 for 3 from the field. VanVleet outside. The three, counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Butler. Sinks it! What range from downtown! Butler's got 7 points.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
And a deep three from VanVleet. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple!
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
Here's Lowry after the basket by Toronto. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Lowry. Adebayo with it, guarded by VanVleet. And Adebayo slams it in.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Toronto has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Lowry against VanVleet. Here he goes. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Jimmy Butler, 2nd personal foul, 2nd team foul.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now here's Butler. He has 7. 3-pointer. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing on them. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Raptors, another 3.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now here's Hero. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Hero. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Anunoby against Butler. Here's Van Vliet. They get it back. Here's Barnes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Fred Van Vliet has been on display for Toronto, hitting 3 trades.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So for the Raptors right now, Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Siakam in at the center position. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over, and now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship level team.
Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Butler on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Martin outside. From behind the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here comes Toronto on the push.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
3 on 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Butler. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Trent against Hero, inside. Here's Siakam, kicks it out to Barnes. That's tipped.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Hero for 3. Sinks the tray. Hero's got 5 points.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Van Vliet against Butler, and it's Van Vliet off the drive. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. but it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And potentially the switch is flipped here for Jimmy Butler to take over and dominate in this one.
Van Vliet up top. Butler covering. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Van Vliet. Over Adebayo. And it's Martin with the rebound. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Butler passes to Adebayo. Gets it down to single digits. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Anunoby on the take. That one is off. And the Heat going the other way now. Butler passes to Martin. Shoots over Barnes. Martin misses.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by Toronto. Hero outside. He takes it in, and that one is hammered home.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Trent outside.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Raptors, Gary Trent Jr.
Trent hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Butler. Launches it. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Anunoby. There's 31 seconds left to play in the half. Siakam with it. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the Raptors miss again. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. To the paint. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Siakam with a screen on Butler. Trent outside. Anunoby on the wing. He got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More to... We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We've got Gabe Vincent. Victor Oladipo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Dedmon in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out a defense where he can knock down some threes.
Outside Porter. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
You've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
Robinson against Porter. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 9. So what do you think Otto Porter Jr. has to do to regain that old form, Brent?
Well, I think last year he's in a great position with the Warriors in the role that he played. So leaning more into that, just being a guy available on the perimeter to knock down open shots and take as many as you can at that point.
Here we go, one-on-one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Porter. Achua with a screen on Robinson. Up again. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And the Heat shooting it at 52%. And it's Oladipo off the drive. That one's good for 2. Oladipo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D, kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Porter against Robinson. Porter's shot is off. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Vincent. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Pass to Porter. Fires for 3. That shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside for Porter. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got his first points in this one. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Oh, free throw no good for Robinson.
So much talk about being undrafted out of college. How about Duncan Robinson and how far he's taking his abilities?
Pass to Vincent. And there's the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Outside for Porter. And that's an intentional foul.
Duncan Robinson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. And here's Porter outside. Nails it from 3. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Oladipo outside. And there's the drive. Rebounded by Flynn.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And he lobs it up top.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Okay, fans. Time to get on your feet.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Lowry against Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. Outside for Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Van Vliet against Butler. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. To the the inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Trent against Hero. Pass to Lowry. Here's Butler. Toronto grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Left side, Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. For Miami, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent.
First team foul.
So it's Miami now. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Here's Lowry. Banked it in off the glass. Lowry's got his first basket.
And the dribble move by Lowry just setting up that play, toying with the defense, getting it done.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. The kick out to Van Vliet. 4-3. The rebound by Lowry.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
The Raptors with a lead. Now Van Vliet. Outside Porter. There's the triple. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded by Adebayo. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Butler against Anunoby. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Now here's Lowry. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Butler, no good. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Porter. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And then Porter with the dunk.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
And there's the screen. Outside Butler. The layup off target. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. There's a minute 12 left in the final quarter. Porter against Hero. Outside Anunoby. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And here's Butler outside. Butler can't get that one to fall.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Anunoby on the wing. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Oh, some staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. And here's Van Vliet. So no problem for Toronto as they get the... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Two. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Horford finds Tatum. Back to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Van Vliet wide open. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brown against Trent. Brown dishes to Tatum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What tenacity from Tatum, rushing off the contact and finding a way to his shot.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Now, here's Trent. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Barnes screen on Smart. For three, VanVleet. He doesn't hit that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. VanVleet's got 6.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Tatum passes to Horford. Second chance effort. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 6. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Horford with a screen on Trent. Brown dishes to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Tatum no good. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Siakam. Banked in off the glass.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Smart passes to Williams. Siakam pulls it in.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
VanVleet can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Brown. That's tipped. Tatum against Anunoby. Takes it out to Siakam. Pass to VanVleet. Siakam sets a screen for VanVleet. 6 on the shot clock. It's Trent on the wing. From deep. No good on the shot. And Boston will go the other way with it. Pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Trent. And the dunk by Brown.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
VanVleet looking around. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. VanVleet's got 11 points.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Brown outside. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed a second after making his first. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Van Vliet, here we go. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. And there's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Horford.
This is why you gotta clog the lanes. Fred Van Vliet explodes through openings and makes defenses compromise.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Brown against Trent. Horford with the screen on Trent. Brown, he takes it in. No good with the finger roll. Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Toronto Raptors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors,
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the floor for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the one.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Smart against Van Vliet. Down low. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Ginobili with it, working on Williams.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brown, good.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Van Vliet outside. And there's the pass to Barnes. Takes it out to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Driving to the basket. Raptors need to get a shot up. Trent can't hit. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Drains the three-pointer.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Siakam a screen on Smart. And again, no good by Toronto. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, Horford. He kicks it to Brown. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Smart. Pass to Anunoby. Williams with the block. Brown feeling out a bit. Tatum pitch to Smart. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal, but What's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Raptors leading by 3. Trent outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Trent controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets are always the result of that extra effort.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Back to Tatum. Inside. There's Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Williams has got his first basket.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. It's deflected. Brown outside. Brown. Now the Raptors moving it up. The kick out to Barnes. Trent against Brown. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Driving in, and the layup's good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 15.
Slashing to the rim with confidence. Fred Van Vliet isn't bashful about attacking defenses like this.
To the paint, and stolen by Siakam. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Five seconds left in the first half. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Raptors. They're up by 5. They were the
Celtics, 18.
first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Achua is out there with Young. Then there's Ken Birch. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Flynn in at the one. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Porter kicks to Birch. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Birch's shot's good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
White finds Griffin. And a missed layup. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Achua. Here's Birch. Outside Flynn. Misses the 3.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Picked by Griffin. Blocked in the pass to Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
When you think of low post scorers, you got to put Griffin down there. Yes, he likes to face up, but with his back to the basket, he's pretty good as well, drawing fouls. Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum looking around. Here he goes. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Smart against Flynn. Outside Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A strong all-around talent, relatively still young and still growing. Porter getting himself to the line.
And Porter drops them both. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 4. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Brown wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 10 points.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Here's Flynn. Plays it up off the glass. Flynn's got his first points of the game.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Tatum.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense.
Flynn kicks to Achua. Back to Flynn. Porter with the screen for Flynn. The kick out to Porter. Clock at 4. Shoots. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Van Vliet against Smart. Trent outside. Launches it.
That's his first personal foul. 15 fouls.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Siakam, a screen on Smart. And finished off by Siakam.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
So the Celtics called timeout. Their first. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Toronto.
Give it up for the man. That was rocking. Thank you to our Northside crew. Time for teasers. Make some noise, everyone.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
The kick out to Porter. Back to Van Vliet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 16 points for Jaylen Brown.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Van Vliet with it. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Tatum, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Raptors trail by 3. Van Vliet left side. Porter in the corner. And finished off by Porter.
Did that 7'1" wingspan come in handy? Porter, a legit threat to score anytime he gets around the rim.
Van Vliet against Smart. The kick out to Brown. He feeds it to Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
So he gets them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Van Vliet against Smart. Rebound Boston. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Van Vliet. Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum dishes to Williams. Back to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. Tatum's shot is off. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Porter in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And the Raptors call time here. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Up top, Brown. Outside, Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Van Vliet against Smart. And the shot goes in. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto trailing. 1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet against Horford. Knocked away. Stolen by Smart. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Tries again. Plays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Now that's leadership. Tatum reads shot trajectories well and bounces on opportunities to grab second chance points.
And Van Vliet launches it from deep. Can't connect from long distance. Celtics leading by 4. Horford the pass to Smart. Back to Horford. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Siakam. Rebounded by Smart. They're running. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Screen by Siakam. It's Porter outside. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I mean, he was calm. Porter hits the biggest shot of the night.
Williams with the block. Here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Missed. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with every...
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. And, Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Tatum against Butler. Outside, Brown. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Miami's ball. It's a three-point game. The shot by Butler, no good. Here we go, one-on-one. And stolen by Adebayo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Tatum with a screen. The three. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Now here's Lowry. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Tatum. Okay, knockout.
Wow. Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. Up top, Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Adebayo passes to Butler. Three-pointer. Boston with a rebound. And he's all alone. And finished off by Tatum.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
Here's Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. Shoots over Brown. Hero, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Miami, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And here's Butler outside. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And it's Smart missing. Miami has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The finish. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Lowry against Smart. Pass to Hero. Over Smart. Off the left rim and out. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. And, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Martin. Back to Butler. Hero on the wing. A shot to stop the drought. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Now here's Lowry. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williams. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Butler against Tatum. Pass to Hero. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. To the middle. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. And
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics. The Celtics with the lead. And let's take a look at Miami. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Now here's Tatum. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. And it's the Heat with the ball. After the basket by Boston. And here's Butler outside. Horford pulls it in.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside. And stolen by Williams. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And the jam by Brown.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
Now here's Martin. Back to Lowry. Pass to Martin. Over Horford. Martin with the bucket.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Here's Tatum. The Heat making their last shot. Up top, Brown. Horford outside. Shot clock at 6. And Brown with the stuff.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has. And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Butler. From deep. That shot, no good.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Hero for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. They get it again. Kick out to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Smart right side. And another shot. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Butler. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Butler's got 5 now.
A guy like Butler will do whatever he has to find points. He always makes the effort out there on the floor.
Tatum from long range. Kept alive. Williams hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got his second basket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
It's Brown on the wing. 11 points in the game. Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Lowry with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here's the break. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
And that one falls for Hero. There's 21 seconds left in the second period. Now Smart. Pass to Tatum. There's the 3. Good work defensively by Oladipo. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
33, the Heat 20.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Derek White. Then there's Blake Griffin. And it's Brogdon in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5. White can't hit. And for the Heat, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Oladipo, shot's good. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim. But if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Now here's Oladipo. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
To the wing, right side. Brogdon, the pass to Griffin. It's stolen. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. White finds Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And again, the Heat missing. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Williams. The 3. And again, Boston with the triple. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce Allen, KG Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Now here's White. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Outside, Williams. Outside to Gallinari. 4 on the clock. And it's all from 3-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Vincent. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And there's Brogdon with the basket on the assist by White. and the Celtics lead by 20.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. So it's Boston now. After the basket by Miami. Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Oladipo. He's got 5. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And here's White. Outside Gallinari. Outside Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And Brogdon with the stuff.
You have to respect the intelligence. Brogdon knows where to get to in the open floor.
Here's Oladipo. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Strus for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's White. Outside, Williams. And here's Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Now here's White. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Pass to Jovic. Now you're at 7. Here's Strus. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Boston Celtics, a sizable 18-point lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Now here's Brown. Up top, Tatum. Down low, Williams. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Jimmy Butler. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics. Lowry with it. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Butler against Tatum. Here's Williams. An easy 2 on the layup. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Here's Hero. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Controls the rebound and the putback.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Brown passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Hero. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside, Brown. from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hero outside. There's the triple. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. On the wing, Tatum. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Now here's Tatum. From deep three-point range. And they get it back. Horford passes to Tatum. It's Smart on the wing.
10 minutes remaining in the game.
From deep. Miami grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Here's Tatum. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Hero for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Robert Williams.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Al Horford, first personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Miami, Caleb Martin.
And he's good on the second.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Now Tatum. .44 seconds left in the 4th. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. So it's Miami now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Hero with the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Tatum. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you know.
2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Oh, well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Three-pointer, Butler. Here's Adebayo. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. That three off the mark. And here's Adebayo outside. Again, Adebayo missing. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Fred Van Vliet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Oh, Van Vliet after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Trent finds Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Pass to Adebayo. Butler deciding where to go with it. Nailed from three-point land.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And here's Trent after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, hops. I got a little hops in my game, too.
A deep three from Butler. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And Toronto has possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Pass to Trent. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Connects from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Adebayo against Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. The kick outside to Butler. Martin wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound, Heat. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Gary Trent Jr. taking pride in his defense right there. That's a big-time contest. Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Heat trail by 6. And the pass to Martin. Back to Butler. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. That shot off the mark. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Trent passes to Siakam. Over Adebayo. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 5. To the middle, and stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet against Butler. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes it to Trent. Siakam inside. Adebayo on him. The kick out to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. Over Butler. Van Vliet can't get it to go. A 3-ball. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation, rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Now Lowry following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Trent. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Hero from long range. Stolen by Van Vliet. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Trent outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Trent's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Adebayo kicks to Lowry. The 3. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Raptors leading by 3. And in this era of positionless basketball, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
And here is Van Vliet. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. Siakam on the foul. He has 6.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Now, here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hero, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now Adebayo. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Kyle Lowry. Van Vliet against Lowry. Now here's Van Vliet. He's tightly guarded. Nobody near Barnes. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Heat trail by 4. Back to Butler. Stolen by Van Vliet. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Floats it up there for Siakam. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Stolen by Van Vliet.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly, thanks for the great interview, David. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Victor Oladipo. Vincent is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Jovic in at power forward. Here's Vincent. His three-pointers off the mark. Raptors leading by 4. Flynn with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Young with no one around. Hands it from downtown. Young's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Raptors.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
Now Flynn, after Victor Oladipo missed from long range. It's Porter outside. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the pass to Jovic. And that one hits back iron.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom.
And a wide-open look for Porter. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
You have to admire the improvement from range by Otto Porter, because when he makes that, it helps his team spread the floor.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Porter. He's got 6. Jacks up a 3. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Strus. No good from outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Flynn the pass to Birch. The kick out to Porter. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What a terrific looking shot by Porter. You can't leave him alone out there.
Here's Vincent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Second chance points all always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And the Raptors with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Flynn. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Oladipo. Raptors knocking down the tray. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Victor Oladipo wants the three-point answer, and he delivers it. Nicely done.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Miami with the ball. Thaddeus Young getting it to go from deep. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Strus missing. Here's Toronto now. They're on an 18-7 run. Vincent misses.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now here's Porter. Lets the three fly. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Drops in the tray.
For three.
Porter with it. For the three. No good. Shot missing. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Raptors lead by 12. We'll be back short. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto, sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the one. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Hero against Trent. Passes it to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. The Raptors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Toronto leading by 12. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Oh, good with the triple.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Butler, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Floats it up for Adebayo. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Siakam a screen on Lowry. 5 on the clock. Takes it out to Siakam. And again, Toronto no up. The Heat trail by 12. Butler finds Hero. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target. So the Raptors will take it the other way. It's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Lowry for 3. Can't hit that one. Raptors leading by 12. Van Vliet outside. The kick out to Porter. Barnes the screen. And Siakam has it in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Siakam's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Raptors. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Butler from outside. Here's Adebayo. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Van Vliet wide open. Off target from three-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Great open look there.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Porter. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Outside Lowry. And a wide open look for Hero. From outside off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold stream.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Baseline try. Here's Butler outside for Martin. Siakam pulls it in. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Raptors.
And a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Fred VanVleet.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
This one for three. Rebound by the Heat. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Siakam. Stolen by Martin. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Siakam. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And here's Porter. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.
Thanks for spending your Friday afternoon with, and looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
So the Raptors starting five. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Siakam in at the 5. Now here's Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And stolen by Brown. Here's Smart. Here's Horford. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That's good from Horford.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Now here's Van Vliet. Throws it up high. And just about a minute into this first quarter. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And so here is Toronto. The Celtics making their last shot. And here's Siakam for 3. Drops in the 3. Siakam's got 5 points.
At the arc, Siakam can be so dangerous. When he gets an opening, he drills it.
Williams, a screen on Trent. Brown passes to Williams. The kick to Tatum. Brown against Trent. A nice shot by Brown.
Terrific initiative from the swingman. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Barnes with a screen on Smart. And there's the lob. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Brown passes to Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Barnes against Horford. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford. Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Brown. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Rejected by Siakam. Van Vliet against Smart. Kicks it out to Barnes. Driving inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Pass to Williams. Kick out to Brown. It's stolen by Trent. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 5. And here's Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Horford pulls it in.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 5.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Brown against Trent. To the inside. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Barnes with a screen on Smart. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Off the screen, going to work. Van Vliet just puts out so much effort in everything he does.
The kick to Tatum. Back to Horford. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Raptors out in front. They lead by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Now here's Smart. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's Brown for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Offensive board. Here's Siakam. Drops in the layup for 2. Siakam's gotten 4 this quarter.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Smart finds Tatum. The 3. Out to Horford. Launches a 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Pass to Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
3 points.
Barnes has got 7.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah. The last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Siakam, right side. Here's Anunoby. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 5-point Toronto lead. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Love the determination from Gary. It's why he gets these whistles.
Trent hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Tatum to the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Williams over to help. Trent for 3. The shot off that time. And Boston going the other way now. Brown passes to Smart. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
And both free throws good for Brown. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Smart against Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Trent. And he jams it home with authority.
Getting high in the air. Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Tatum finds Brown. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Anunoby against Brown. Now here's Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. Horford pulls it in. Smart for 3. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Van Vliet. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Raptors. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be...
29.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Grant Williams, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Griffin in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Outside White. Outside for Brogdon. Takes a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass. Or you don't get minutes.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Birch. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
White, the pass to Brogdon. Back to White. Pass to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen on Porter. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Flynn. He's guarded by White. Pass to Achua. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
Another shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Toronto, Ken Birch.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Boston has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Porter against Brogdon. Inside. Here's Williams. Young with the defensive effort.
Celtics foul. Frank Williams. First personal foul. 14.
Got a line change here for Boston. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Flynn, defended by Smart. Outside Porter. 4-3. Fires in the triple. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
I like this strategy, getting Porter into the catch-and-shoot situation, giving him a chance to make a play.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. The drive by Porter. Count that bucket. And it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
Because Porter can do damage as a standstill shooter, defenses often dare him to drive instead.
Williams with the screen. And here's Brown for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Flynn, defended by Smart. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young. That free throw misses.
At the line for your Celtics, Robert Williams.
Good on the second one. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Here's Flynn. Looking for his first basket still in this one. There's a screen by Birch. Pass to Achua. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Porter. And And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Celtics have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Brown passes to Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Left side Young. Porter against Brown. Porter, the pass to Achua. Back to Porter. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got 11 in the second half.
This is where I like to see Porter spend more of his time looking for his shot in the painted area.
Williams with the screen. The drive by Brown. The shot inside. The 3 is up. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
A line change here for Toronto. He hits the second from the line.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Toronto has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. 5 on the clock. The rebound, Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. Barnes with the rebound. Trent against Horford. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's mostly due. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Boston has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position. The Raptors with a lead. It's Barnes on the wing. Williams defending. Now Anunoby driving in. Smart with the defensive effort. Van Vliet against Brown. Solid defense from Van Vliet. Toronto's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Trent on the wing. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Up top, Tatum. Anunoby covering. And that one comes up a bit short.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Let's go with a 3. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Trent against Brown. Van Vliet with a screen on Brown. Pass to Van Vliet. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 14.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
The kick to Tatum. Back to Brown from outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Trent against Brown. Van Vliet outside. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Siakam. The 3-ball. No good on the shot. And the Celtics going the other way now. And here's Brown for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. 1:52 left in the fourth. Pass to Horford. And here's Brown for 3. Another miss by Brown. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here's Van Vliet. To shoot. And the Raptors miss again. Boston has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Pass to Smart. Takes the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter here.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Raptors.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Pascal Siakam.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Just 4 to shoot. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes with it. Pass to Van Vliet. Shot to end the cold streak. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
also the tip-off. It's Miami. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Butler, no good.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but we wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Brent, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
There's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Butler kicks to Martin. Adebayo with a screen on Williams and stolen by Horford. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Butler. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Here's Butler following the basket by Robert Williams. Tatum on the wing. And the dunk by Tatum.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for them.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now here's Smart. There's the drive. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Stolen by Martin. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Heat trail by 6. Outside, Hero. Outside, Martin. Outside, Lowry. Shoots the 3.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one. That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kickout.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Miami. Here's Horford, goes back up, and the layup is good.
Constant, consistent energy from Al Horford. You love to see him being active out there on the offensive glass.
Smart against Lowry. Hero from long range. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown wide open. He fired. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shots good by Butler.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
Tatum against Butler. There's Brown with the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Smart. Rebounded by the Celtics.
those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The kick out to Tatum. Fires the three. That shot is off. That's a 2 from Martin. Offline from the top of the key.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And so it's Boston. Hold.
Your team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Yep, it counts.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good on the triple. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, Jimmy's just showing off now, trying to get the defender to come out, but they don't respect that kind of range.
Back to Brown. Williams, a screen on Hero. Here's Brown. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Butler from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Tatum going inside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Adebayo with the screen on Smart. Williams with the steal. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Second shot opportunity, and it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Hero, no good. Here's Boston now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Here's Brown. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Lowry kicks to Hero. Nails the wide open jump shot. He's got 5. You talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's Lowry, following the basket by Robert Williams. Outside, Hero. Buries it from 3-point range.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Brown feeling it out a bit. 1:02 left in the second quarter.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Butler kicks to Hero. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 16. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Floats it up for Adebayo. Tries to keep it alive. It's stolen by Brown. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
He's perfect from the line this time. Williams against Oladipo. From deep three-point range, he can't get that one to fall. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Victor Oladipo. Vincent is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Jurcevic. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Celtics leading by 20. Griffin sets the screen for White. Fires the 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. The Heat shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's White. And Brogdon, here we go. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Count it, good.
This helps this team. When Oladipo stays aggressive for a full 48 minutes, he becomes a force.
Gallinari with the screen for Brogdon to the middle. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Jovic. The kick out to Oladipo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
The shot by Brogdon wide open, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Count that bucket. Brogdon's got his first points in this one.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Vincent the pass to Jovic. Now, here's Strus. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Oladipo. No good with the triple. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They led the game at one point by 20. White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Vincent. Here's the pass to Jovic. And here's Oladipo. Knocks down the 3-ball. Oladipo's got 10.
Oladipo finding his range now.
White looking around. There's the steal. Oladipo outside from downtown. That one no good. The Celtics go the other way with it. Jovic. Offensive rebound Heat. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
First team foul.
That's good from Yurtseven. And he makes both free throws. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, White. Outside to Brogdon. No good on the 3. The Heat trail by 12.
Well, Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, but fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of. Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Brogdon. White wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Vincent the pass to Oladipo. From past the arc. Rebound Boston. 30 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
First team foul. Substitution.
Now here's Lowry. 5. The game. Passes to Butler. Outside Lowry. Again, the miss by the Heat. Left side Tatum. With 4 seconds on the clock.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been put. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And here is Brown following Kyle Lowry's 3. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Outside Butler. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. Tatum against Butler. Tatum dishes to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Here's the three. Second chance shot. Here's Williams. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Celtics lead by 11. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Hero, no good. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Brown the pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Down low. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Hero. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Adebayo finds Hero. Back to Adebayo. Inside. Hero passes to Lowry. Now Martin from the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Sinks the three-pointer.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Tatum with it, picked up by Hero. Smart kicks to Brown. Back to Smart, and stolen by Butler. Outside Lowry. Martin with a screen on Tatum. Bounce pass Butler, and stolen by Tatum. Brown the pass to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Butler with the steal. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And stolen by Horford. Tatum down low. Defended by Butler. Smart on the wing. Back to Horford. Butler against Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Horford with the screen on Butler. Floats it up for Horford. Stolen by Martin.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Boston.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Williams.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Now here's Butler. Shot to stop the run, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
And so Butler nails both of them. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Outside, Horford. Launches a three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. There's Hero with the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Tatum with it from deep. No good there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.